Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Carly. I am an intuitive tarot reader and clairsentient. If this reading found you, then there's definitely something in this message for you. However, please always check in with your own intuition, use your discernment, and only take what resonates. So this will be a collective reading. My focus is on what is the most important message for the collective at this time. The calling in your higher selves as well as mine, calling in all the universal energies of the highest love and light. Thank you for grounding, thank you for clarity, and thank you for protection, for the highest good of all and the spiritual benefit of all beings. So it is. So I'm pulling from the White Light Healing Oracle. Thank you so much, angel spirits and guides. What is the most important message for the collective today? For those souls who have come across this reading, what is the most important message? Thank you so much, angel spirits and guides. Beautiful. We have Spirit Bear with 396 Hertz. And this is about healing the heart. This card also wanted to pop out. So 528 Hertz may be relevant to you. It is in number 17, which is the star energy, which is about healing, which is about finding your voice, which is about the stars aligning for you, wishes coming true. But first, and we have a number 22 on the bottom of the deck, okay? But first, there is this need to let go of fear, doubt, guilt, woulda, coulda, shouldas, these types of things, okay? And so I will read from the book, and then I will pull 3 tarot cards, tell a little bit more about your story. So Spirit Bear of 396 Hertz, you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power and dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. The frequency of 396 Hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of the Universal Mother protecting her young, deflecting negativity, and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. She looks out for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path. But she also encourages the child to learn who they are, to courageously explore their world, and to enjoy their freedom. Irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother, the Divine Mother energy is the soul, and the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. This inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. In connection with the inner Divine Mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter, not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We can connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls which keep love out due to past abandonment and betrayal. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect with our authentic path, we can access the abundance of spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. That guidance may arise as a no, or a not right now, or as a yes, or go for it. When we are in the heart, we will clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in it rather than fight against it. As we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we genuinely want and need. We realize we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally, innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body to ground. It helps the mind settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing your body, leaving it to feel bad about itself, tired or unhappy, or even angry and rebellious. In these and other ways, the 396 Hertz frequency helps reconcile the push-pull of competing interests, integrating awareness in the heart and providing a clear pathway to a transcendent resolution where all is working out for the one higher purpose. This frequency harmonizes beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the bear soul totem. It encourages our natural ability to find the sweetness in life necessary to sustain hope and heal our hearts. Spirit Bear connects us to the restorative power of hibernation, that deep rest of body and mind. If you are highly strung and, like many modern people, find it hard to consciously relax your body and mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings the comfort and encouragement to allow your mind to rest within the body. It is as if the mind were in a cave for renewal, safe from predators and external forces, undisturbed and able to rest. This oracle urges you to go within, where there is a tremendous healing force awakening. Give it the time and space it needs to do its best work for you. How beautiful. So you need to take some time out to heal, okay? Disconnect from the world, hibernate, rest, listen to 396 Hertz, okay? You can find lots of YouTube videos, 396 Hertz. The channel that I like is Meditative Mind. You can listen to their videos and there's no commercials if you don't have a YouTube subscription. So let's see. Other messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Bear. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Also, if this is resonating with you, you can look up the spiritual meaning of the bear. And if you feel so inclined, you could drop that in the comment section below. That would be lovely. So what do we have with this energy? Thank you so much, angel spirits and guides. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, this is about being empathic. This is about healing your heart, trusting your intuition, really tuning in, tapping into your heart space, okay? And your intuition, like I said. So we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Four of Swords. There it is. So I feel like this energy of, like, maybe you've been rushing around with the Eight of Wands. You could be like in creating something, traveling, trying to create something, right? This is a fast-moving energy, the Eight of Wands, like trying to push forward, move quickly, do things quickly, create things. The Three of Wands is an energy of waiting, right? It's kind of a slowing down, kind of waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak. And but it is an energy of growth and expansion. And so you may have been putting a lot of energy into something with the Eight of Wands. Could be anything, creative projects, communications, passion. You could have been putting a lot of energy into something here. And the Three of Wands is definitely an energy of, okay, now you're waiting. You're waiting to like get the results of your efforts here. And you're waiting for things to grow, to evolve, to expand. You're waiting for, the return for the efforts, right? And there could be fear around this, fear that you're not going to get what you want. Or, you're not going to see the fruits of your labor. And this is why Spirit is asking you to take some time out with the Four of Swords. There's something here about negative thinking, creating anxiety or fear or guilt, shame, any kind of negative energies, right? And so that's why Spirit's asking you to take some time out and really connect to your heart, your emotions, your intuition. The Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's not gender specific. It's about getting in touch with your emotions, with your heart, and allowing yourself to be calm. This is an energy of healing the heart, healing the mind. There are blessings, like that card says, like this card says, there are blessings that want to come in for you, but it's like you have to calm yourself. You have to be in a space of being open to receive. Okay? And so this is so beautiful. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. So tell me a little bit more about the Eight of Wands, please. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so grateful. And we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, you could have been just putting a lot of energy into something, and then you kind of reached a stalemate. Like there could have been like a lot of passion or a lot of back and forth communication. There, like there was a momentum, and then all of a sudden things came to a halt. The communication stopped, or the creative inspiration stopped, or and again, this Two of Swords talks about unplugging. It talks about disconnecting and tapping into your own intuition. How do you really feel about something? What is the feeling that's invested in something? Why are you doing it? There's an energy here of like protecting your peace. Yeah, there could have been like back and forth communication, and then you came to like a stalemate, or things just came to a halt. There's no communication. But this card is literally asking you to tap into your intuition. It's a card of, like I said, unplugging, slowing down. There may be some kind of like difficult decision that you needed to make here. Being indecisive, being on the fence about something, okay? Something like this. So tell me about the Three of Wands, Spirit. Thank you so much, angel spirits and guides. Literally, the Hangman. The Three of Wands with the Hangman is, again, this energy of taking a pause. Like Spirit is literally asking you or telling you, if you don't take a pause, Spirit's going to force you to take a pause, okay? And this is about gaining enlightenment and gaining wisdom and trusting, like when things slow down, that it's happening for you. It's happening so that you can reflect on something. With the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords, it's asking you to reflect on something so that you can gain some type of wisdom and enlightenment here. There is wisdom in waiting. There is wisdom in taking a pause. There also may be something here that you've been waiting for it, and you may need to let go of like this. Like there could be a block here because there's guilt, there's shame, there's fear, there's anxiety, there's like these negative feelings, right? And so you're being asked to take a pause. Your Spirit has actually put you in this energy of the Hangman. Like take a pause and really think about what you're investing in and why, and what could potentially be causing these blocks, whether it's like creative block or blocks in communication. there's something here that you need to let go of. And I feel more, it's not really like a person or a job, but it's like energetically, it's like mentally letting go. You're being asked to take a pause. Four of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Because the Ten of Wands talks about a heavy burden, okay? So there is a need here to rest, to clear your mind, to heal your heart. There is something that's really been burdening you here that's coming to an end, and you're kind of like in a transition. You're in a transitionary stage where it's like not quite over and not quite the new beginning. But there is a new beginning coming in because a 10 reduces to a 1. So there is a new beginning coming in, but you need to take some time out to rest, to clear your energy, okay? To really allow this pause to happen for you so that you can gain the insight, the awareness, the enlightenment of why something has slowed down. It's something to do with your energy. It's something to do with fear or guilt or shame or anxiety or something like that, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. This is about a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a lover. But this is like, again, this energy of the Two of Cups is about two people having a heart-to-heart conversation. Whoever this is, it can be anyone in your life, but this is about a heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like this is something that's on your mind or that you've been thinking about because it's on the bottom of the deck, and so it's more about what's on your mind. Like, you want to have this conversation, you want the lines of communication, you want the heart to be open, right? But in order for you to have this heart-to-heart communication, your heart has to be open, your energy has to be clear of this guilt, this shame, this whatever this negativity is. So again, 396 Hertz could really help. Okay, it's going to help bring in this energy. The Four of Swords is where you're intentionally taking time out, unplugging from the world, and just really focused on your healing. This is going to bring in more clarity and mental stability and relief from heavy burdens, because you could be working too much and just this is a card of burnout. Okay, Spirit's saying you need to take a break. You need to take a break. Okay, this Two of Cups is like, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen, but it's not going to happen unless you clear this energy of guilt, shame, feeling unloved or unlovable, or fear of opening your heart, right? This Hangman energy is about seeing things from a different perspective. So if there's been some kind of block or something that ended or stopped here, Spirit's asking you to try to see things from the other person's perspective. With the Three of Wands here, if someone was left waiting, right, left kind of in limbo or left hanging, right, that definitely causes a lot of anxiety, fear, delays, right? And so I just see that, this is Spirit asking you to really take a break. I'm going to pull one charm for this reading. It's a signifier. So I have the key. Great. This is unlocking something here, right? The Two of Swords. Something's been locked up here inside you. And your intuition is trying to tell you, like, you are the key. You have the key. You know what the answer is. You know the reason why this thing here that you've been investing a lot into, why there's been some kind of stagnation here. And it's creating a heavy burden. It's creating a heavy burden in your soul. It's creating a heavy burden in your mind. Okay? So that's why Spirit's asking you to take some time out, unplug from everything and just really focus on you. Give yourself that space to heal. Give yourself the permission to let go of anything that's causing you to feel unloved or uncared for, anything that's bringing up fear, guilt, shame, any kind of negativity. You are protected with this bear energy, okay? The Spirit's asking you to reconnect back to yourself, your soul, your purpose, your heart, your love, okay? This is the key to unlocking this communication here. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Empress behind that. This is about bringing in this energy of joy, love, abundance, unconditional love, reunions, friendships, love relationships. This is the key to unlocking all of this. And this is what your intuition is trying to tell you. You are loved unconditionally with the Empress. Okay? So there is a possibility here of unlocking something, but you have to do the work. You have to do the healing work. You have to take the time out to do the reflecting and considering, things from other people's perspectives and not just your own. Okay? So this is what I have for you. I hope there was something in this message for you. Now I'm going to read the healing process that goes with this card. So it says, find a place to lie down comfortably, Four of Swords. On your back, with your arms and legs slightly apart and your head slightly elevated so your neck is comfortable. If you tend to cool down as you relax, as many people do, cover yourself with appropriate layers. If you have a health condition which prevents you from lying down, seat yourself comfortably and say this prayer. Now you can repeat after me if you so choose. I invoke the healing frequency of unconditional love and wisdom of the Divine Mother. This is all that Empress energy. May my body, mind, and soul be sheltered in a sanctuary of protective grace to fully relax and deeply heal. Now it is time for you to relax. You can play sacred music or simply listen to your own breath flowing in and out. If the room can be darkened, this can promote restfulness too. If you are tired, you will likely fall asleep rather than simply rest. That is okay. Gently ease your muscles into a state of relaxation, allowing them to become heavy and settled. Allow your awareness to continue to drift within until your mind begins to let go. And this is the Hangman. Your mind may like to rest within your body or on your breath, or to float away in reverie. Rest for as long as you choose. Emerging from hibernation can take some time and adjustment. Move slowly if needs be. Ground, nourish, and hydrate your body. You have completed your healing process. So beautiful. So yeah, just calling in this energy of unconditional love in all your relations, I feel with these 5 cups here, this is again, 5 cups represents coulda, woulda, shouldas, grief, fear, sadness, loss. You could have experienced a loss of some sort. You could feel cut off, or like I said, just like, like there's some kind of impasse where there was a lot of passion and a lot of back and forth communication. Now there's nothing. So this is the time for you to reflect on why, to try to gain a new perspective and to call in this energy of unconditional love the potential for reunion or celebration, joy, happiness, bliss. Like, call this energy in. Loving communication, the lines opening up, hearts opening here. Okay? So this is what I have for you. I hope there was something in that message for you. If this resonated with you, please do like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear back from you in the comment section. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, there's information to do so in the description box below. You can save 33% off your first reading. And I would love to read for you. So this is what I have for you. Sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in with me. Namaste.